Alright, this just in. Here is version 4 of my DS Lite control stick mod. Alright, so you'll notice a new difference in the control stick. It's starting to look more like a control stick now. It's what I've done is I've taken you know those cheap foam earplugs you buy at the store? You know, you can get them really cheap, like $1 a piece or something. It used to be cheap, but it isn't anymore. Whatever. And you can just stick it on that screw there. And once you screw it in, what it does is that when you mount it to your DS, this foam will fill the gap between the star and your actual control pad. And this is a good thing because it helps keep it from like wobbling back and forth on the single shaft of the screw, which it does because it's not like super glued in to the star or anything. So it's a great idea, and we're going to demonstrate it here. It actually works very well. I think this mod is almost finished, at least the plastic prototype, and we're just going to install it on our DS here. So I drilled a little hole in my control pad there. It was very painstaking. It took about 2 hours to get it right. Turns out that where the hole is not exactly in the center of the control pad. There's a little bobule underneath the control pad, which well, I guess I can show you. It'd be easier. I have another piece to show. Alright, so here's a good piece to look at. If I hold it up to touchscreen there, you'll see a little bump. If I hold it up to the white, you'll see another little bump. You see that little raised part right there? You can't drill through that or it weakens the control pad. So I had to carefully calculate just through trial and error, which thankfully I didn't screw up even one of these. I had to drill a hole directly through the center of the control pad there and just stop drilling when I thought it might pierce that little bubble in the back there. Alright, so that's what this looks like underneath the motherboard and all, and the shell and all that stuff. So we're going to mount this control stick and demonstrate just how well it works. Yeah, so we're just going to stick it in there like this. You see where the screw is? Alright, and the coolest thing is like when you take it off, the actual foam on the control stick will extend over the screw so that you'll get a good seal each time on your control pad. And you know, you could probably build one of these for like, I don't know, really cheap, like under 50 cents maybe. Only gum is worth 50 cents nowadays. Alright, so we're going to just mount it on there, and I'm going to have to get the camera up right so that I can see what I'm doing here. Alright, so you're just going to want to line it up with there. You can't really see where it actually contacts the hole on the control pad, but you're just going to screw it on. Oh man, sometimes you gotta, takes practice to get it in the right place. Alright, so now you just screw it on and it should be going pretty well. And if you look at it, notice how it's completely flush with the DS. Notice how it's level when you look at it. That was very hard to achieve. See, without the foam there, you couldn't really get that result from this control stick. So I'm pretty proud of it. It's pretty awesome and it's very useful, especially for games like Mario Kart and Super Mario 64, which we're going to demonstrate right now. And yeah, so let's get started, huh? First we're going to turn the DS on. And I have the sound down. I don't know why. The DS boot up sound is awesome. So let's hear that again. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go down to game. Click that. And check this out. I present to you the actual Super Mario 64 DS case. And open it up. Look at there. Look at there. Booyah! That's what I'm talking about. That right there cartridge has been cleaned and played so many times, I'm surprised it still works. And over here, Mario Kart DS. Mario Kart! Yeah, I played the N64 a few times so I can imitate the thing. Alright, so there's the actual cartridge here. In case you think it's just a sticker, there it is, the real deal. Alright, so now we got that out of the way. What I'm doing is still probably somewhat legally questionable, but you know, I think Nintendo should offer their games for paid downloads as NDS files or something like that. That'd be awesome. It would be illegal because you have to pay for the game, just like this. And since people are so into the files instead of buying the actual cartridges, it would be a good business idea. Alright, so we're going to go put the soft reset back on. Thank you very much. And we're going to go down to press A on that. Gonna get to the and just press A. Alright. So let's get all situated here and get it so you can see the screen and have me play the DS. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go, see? Directional pad works just like normal. Okay. It's interesting because in spite of the star shape of the control stick head, it actually is pretty good at finding the right directions, especially diagonals even. Alright, so we're going to do a couple tests. The first is a flip back, then flip forward, and now we're going to try side to side motion flips. Well, you can't do it on a slope. The game won't let you. Alright, so you can see how that works. Now we're going to try slow motion on the actual control stick here. That's walking speed. And slopes, yeah. I don't know why he slides. That wouldn't happen in Mario 64 and N64. Alright, so now we're going to go the opposite direction. Alright, now press Y and run. This is the true test, because if you start stumbling, you know that the control stick's messed up and it's not really working very well, and the directions are not lined up. Alright, so now we're going to go backwards. Alright, and we're going to go crazy. Flip there, flip there, flip there, flip there, and in case you want to see how I'm doing this, it's boom. Now, just for final test, let me show you flips with hardly any momentum at all. I don't know, I'm not too good at this, so it might not work. Alright, so that completes the test. And we're going to show you a little bit of Mario Kart here. So we're going to reset. Alright, so we're going to go down to game again and my games. If you want, I could put on some of my awesome codes I found on the internet for Mario Kart. And I'm gonna, there we go. Unlock all nitro courses. Racing camera perspectives. Chain shop view. Sweet. Alright. I'm gonna load it. Now, in case you're wondering, I own both of these games as cartridges. So this should be perfectly legal. Alright. Although it probably is questionable. Alright, so we're gonna go to battle. Balloon battle, because this is the best mode ever on Mario Kart DS. Pick Yoshi, normal CPU, difficulty, okay, and block for it, of course. Put our stylus back in. Alright. Notice how it works almost like the N64 now. Power boosting is pretty good. If you get a good power boosting place. This is fun. Let's see if I can blow up Luigi here. I'm gonna blow up somebody that comes off that ramp. Come on, why'd you have to stop? I have one balloon, so if they hit me, it's not gonna be good. I gotta blow somebody up, come on. Where's some people on the touchscreen, man? Ooh, there's Mario, he's gonna get it. Oh, that's Donkey Kong, never mind. Bowser, even better. Sweet, we blowed up each other. Yeah, Bowser. Nothing like a suicide bomb in Mario Kart. Alright. So reset, and that's the end of our test. We're gonna boot Moonshell, just because that's how we shut down our DS, because we like doing things the hard way. Alright, so files. And, let's see. Old DS Moonshell. Bum, bum, bum. Recognize that sound? Customize. Shut down. Yes. Alright. So there you have it. Version 4 of my control stick mod for DS Lite and original DS. I believe it would work both ways. They might take different size control pads. I don't know. I think they do. But anyway, I'm going to show you again. Notice how it's flush with the thing here. And in case you want to install it, again, it's just unscrew to take it out. And there's a little hole, screw hole. You line it up, and with just one try you should be able to get it in and screw it in just like that. And it's ready to go. And yes, I picked a star shape because I figured Super Mario 64, Power Stars, Star Control Stick Head, you know, it all makes sense. So it's logical. So thanks for watching my video, and I appreciate you favoring my videos, even though I don't always get comments. It's great, and I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and comment and rate. Have a good day, and I'll see you around probably with some other kind of mod. You know, version 5, I'm planning, maybe refining this foam technique a little bit, and version 6 might just be skipped because it will probably be a fail because it'll be my first wooden model, maybe. And version 7 will be the actual one I release because 7's my favorite number, so why not? Alright, so have a good day. See you later. Dragon out.